Ladies and gentlemen, time is the most precious gift given to mankind. It is the one resource that cannot be bought, borrowed, or recovered once lost. Yet, so many people waste this invaluable treasure, living day after day without direction, without focus, and without purpose. The question I want to ask you today is simple. Why were you born? You were not placed on this earth to simply exist. You were designed with purpose, created to fulfill a unique assignment that only you can accomplish. When you wake up every morning without a sense of direction, you are wasting the greatest opportunity of your life, the opportunity to make a difference. Purpose gives meaning to life. A person without purpose is like a traveler without a map, wandering aimlessly, hoping to arrive somewhere meaningful, but never reaching the destination. Purpose is the key to living a fulfilled life. It determines your priorities, shapes your decisions, and fuels your passion. When you wake up with purpose, you don't waste time. You don't live in procrastination. You don't surrender to laziness. Instead, you seize every moment with intention and passion. Time is life. Use it wisely. The measure of a successful person is not in their wealth, their fame, or their possessions, but in how effectively they use their time. Every great achiever understands that wasted time equals a wasted life. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not intelligence or talent. It is the discipline to use time wisely. Many people complain about lack of opportunities. But the truth is, opportunity is always present. It is time that they are mismanaging. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop postponing your dreams. Stop spending hours on meaningless distractions that add no value to your future. Time lost can never be regained. Wake up with intention. Every morning, when your eyes open, you must ask yourself, what am I going to accomplish today? How will I move closer to my goals? How will I use this day to build my destiny? Because if you don't have an answer, you are already wasting time. Success does not come by chance. It is the result of discipline, vision, and persistence. It comes to those who wake up every day with a sense of urgency, ready to take action. Stop sleeping through life. Stop waiting for someone else to motivate you. Wake up with purpose and stop wasting time. Your life has meaning. Make it count. You were born to make a difference. You carry something inside you that the world needs. But if you waste time, you rob not only yourself but also the world of the greatness you were meant to deliver. Every minute you waste is a missed opportunity to impact lives, to grow, and to fulfill your destiny. So I challenge you today, rise up. Take control of your time. Live with purpose, work with passion, and pursue your goals relentlessly. Your future is waiting for you. But only if you stop wasting time and start living with intention. Time is the most valuable resource that every human being possesses. Unlike money, property, or material wealth, time cannot be stored, borrowed, or reclaimed once it is lost. It moves forward relentlessly, and every second that passes is a moment that we can never recover. This makes time the greatest asset of life, because how we use it determines the quality of our existence. Yet many people fail to recognize its value and carelessly waste it on unproductive activities, meaningless distractions, and purposeless living. The truth is, how a person manages their time is a direct reflection of how much they value their own life. Every great achievement in history has been the result of individuals who understood the power of time, whether it was scientists making groundbreaking discoveries, leaders transforming nations, or inventors creating revolutionary technology. they all shared one common trait. They did not waste time. They understood that their time was limited and that each day was an opportunity to make an impact. In contrast, those who neglect the value of time often find themselves trapped in mediocrity, wondering why success seems out of reach. The difference between a person who lives a fulfilled life and one who experiences regret is the way they manage time. One of the greatest tragedies in life is when people assume they have unlimited time. Many people wake up every day without a sense of urgency, postponing their dreams, delaying their goals, and making excuses for inaction. They say, "I will start tomorrow," or "I will do it later." But the reality is that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Life is unpredictable and time waits for no one. Those who continue to delay their progress often wake up years later realizing they have wasted precious opportunities. The saddest realization is not that life is short, but that so much of it is wasted. Time is an equalizer. It does not favor anyone, whether rich or poor, young or old, educated or uneducated. Every person is given the same 24 hours in a day. The difference lies in how those hours are spent. Some invest their time wisely, using every moment to build their skills, pursue their goals, and create meaningful experiences. Others squander their time on distractions, entertainment, and idle activities that add no value to their lives. The reality is that successful people do not have more time than others. They simply use their time more effectively. The true measure of a person's wisdom is how they allocate their time. A wise person understands that every second is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to move closer to their purpose. They do not waste time complaining, making excuses, or engaging in negative habits. Instead, they prioritize their goals, set clear objectives, and remain disciplined in their daily actions. On the other hand, a person who lacks discipline often finds themselves stuck in a cycle of procrastination, missing out on valuable chances to improve and progress. It is important to understand that time is not just about productivity, it is also about impact. The way we use our time determines the kind of legacy we leave behind. Every great leader, thinker, or innovator who changed the world did so by maximizing their time. They understood that their contributions would not only shape their own lives, but also influence future generations. Wasting time does not just affect the individual, it affects the world. Every person is born with potential, but that potential can only be realized when time is used wisely. Time must be guarded and protected. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, television, and endless entertainment compete for our attention. If we are not intentional, we can easily fall into the trap of time-wasting activities that drain our energy and contribute nothing to our growth. To make the most of our time, we must set priorities, create schedules, and develop the discipline to stay focused. Time should be spent on activities that contribute to personal development, professional success, and the fulfillment of one's purpose. Regret is one of the heaviest burdens a person can carry, and it often comes from wasted time. Many people look back on their lives wishing they had done more, started earlier, or taken advantage of opportunities that they ignored. The painful truth is that time does not give second chances. Once it is gone, it cannot be retrieved. This is why it is critical to wake up every day with a clear purpose, knowing that each moment is an opportunity to create a better future. Those who respect time will always have an advantage over those who take it for granted. The key to making time work for you is to recognize its value and use it intentionally. People who live with purpose understand that every second counts. They plan their days, set meaningful goals, and refuse to waste time on things that do not align with their vision. They choose discipline over distraction, commitment over convenience, and purpose over pleasure. While others waste time, they are building their future, making progress, and leaving a legacy. Time is the most precious asset we have, and how we use it determines the outcome of our lives. It is the foundation of success, the currency of achievement, and the key to fulfillment. If we desire to live meaningful and impactful lives, we must stop wasting time and start using it wisely. Purpose is the foundation upon which a meaningful life is built. It is the driving force that gives a person direction, motivation, and fulfillment. Without purpose, life becomes a cycle of routine activities with no true sense of achievement. Many people wake up every morning without a clear reason for their existence, simply going through the motions of life without a deeper understanding of where they are headed. This lack of purpose leads to confusion, frustration, and a feeling of emptiness. A life without purpose is like a ship without a compass, adrift in the vast ocean, moving but never arriving at a meaningful destination. When a person discovers their purpose, everything changes. Suddenly, life has meaning. Every action, every decision, and every moment becomes intentional. Purpose provides clarity, helping individuals determine what is truly important and what is merely a distraction. It acts as a filter that allows people to focus on activities that align with their goals while eliminating those that do not contribute to their growth. Without purpose, people waste time on meaningless pursuits, chasing temporary pleasures that ultimately leave them unfulfilled. But with purpose, every effort is directed toward a greater mission, leading to a deep sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. One of the greatest struggles people face is the inability to identify their purpose. Many wander through life, unsure of what they are meant to do. They seek fulfillment in careers, relationships, or material possessions, only to realize that these things do not satisfy the deeper longing within them. Purpose is not found in external achievements alone. It is discovered in the understanding of one's unique abilities, passions, and the contribution one is meant to make in the world. Every person is born with gifts and talents, but without purpose, those gifts remain dormant, unused, and wasted. Living without purpose leads to an unstable and inconsistent life. People without direction often jump from one thing to another, starting new projects but never finishing them, constantly seeking new opportunities but never fully committing. They are easily distracted by trends, peer pressure, and societal expectations because they lack a solid foundation. In contrast, those who understand their purpose remain steadfast and focused. They do not allow temporary setbacks to discourage them, nor do they get swayed by every new idea or opportunity that arises. Purpose gives them a sense of stability, allowing them to stay committed to their journey regardless of challenges. Purpose also determines priorities. When people do not know their purpose, they waste time on things that do not contribute to their growth. They spend hours in activities that have no lasting value, engaging in entertainment, gossip, or meaningless conversations. But those with a clear sense of purpose are intentional about how they spend their time. They invest in learning, personal development, and building the skills necessary to fulfill their mission. They are disciplined in their choices, refusing to be distracted by things that do not align with their goals. Their time is spent on things that bring them closer to their purpose, making them more productive and effective. Another powerful aspect of purpose is that it provides motivation. People who lack purpose often struggle with laziness, procrastination, and a lack of enthusiasm for life. They see every day as a burden rather than an opportunity. But when a person discovers their purpose, they wake up with energy, excitement, and determination. They have a reason to get out of bed, a mission to fulfill, and a goal to achieve. Purpose fuels passion, making even difficult tasks feel meaningful. Those who live with purpose do not need external motivation because they are driven by an internal desire to make an impact. Purpose is also connected to success. Many people think success is defined by wealth, fame, or status. But true success is found in fulfilling one's purpose. Some of the most influential people in history were not those who chased money or power, but those who discovered their purpose and dedicated their lives to it. Whether in science, art, leadership, or service, people who live with purpose leave a lasting legacy. They are remembered not just for what they achieved, but for the impact they made. A person may gain all the riches in the world, but if they have not fulfilled their purpose, they will still feel empty inside. Living with purpose brings deep fulfillment because it allows individuals to use their unique abilities to serve others. Every person has something valuable to offer, whether it is knowledge, creativity, leadership, or compassion. Purpose connects personal gifts with the needs of the world, creating a life of significance. People who discover their purpose do not live just for themselves. They seek to make a difference. They understand that their skills and talents were not given to them for selfish gain, but to contribute to the betterment of society. The greatest sense of fulfillment comes not from receiving, but from giving. And purpose directs a person towards service. When a person embraces their purpose, their entire perspective on life changes. They no longer see challenges as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. They do not waste time on unnecessary distractions because they know every moment is valuable. They are not discouraged by failure because they understand that setbacks are part of the journey. Purpose gives them resilience, determination, and a strong sense of identity. Instead of living aimlessly, they walk with confidence, knowing they are moving towards something meaningful. Success is not an accident, nor is it the result of luck or mere talent. It is the product of discipline and focus. Every great achiever in history, whether in business, science, sports, or leadership, understood that without discipline and focus, potential remains untapped and dreams remain unfulfilled. Many people desire success, but few are willing to commit to the level of discipline and focus required to achieve it. They admire the accomplishments of others, but fail to recognize the years of sacrifice, self-control, and persistence that went into those achievements. Success is never handed to anyone. It is earned through consistent, focused effort over time. Discipline is the ability to stay committed to a goal even when motivation fades. It is the power to continue working towards something despite distractions, difficulties, and discomfort. Many people start with enthusiasm but give up when challenges arise. They lack the self-control to push through obstacles and the patience to endure the process. True discipline is doing what needs to be done even when one does not feel like doing it. It is waking up early to work on a goal, maintaining a study routine, practicing a skill daily, and resisting the temptation to engage in time-wasting activities. Without discipline, talent and potential go to waste because they are never consistently developed. Focus is equally important. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, television, unnecessary conversations, and meaningless entertainment steal valuable time from people who could be working on their dreams. Many people fail to reach their goals not because they are incapable, but because they are too distracted to stay on track. Focus means eliminating distractions and concentrating energy on what truly matters. It is about saying no to things that do not contribute to success and directing all efforts toward a clear objective. Successful people are not just busy, they are focused. They do not allow distractions to pull them away from their goals. They set priorities, manage their time effectively, and give their best effort to their pursuits. One of the biggest enemies of success is procrastination. Many people postpone their goals, waiting for the perfect time to start. They make excuses, telling themselves they will begin when they feel ready, when conditions are favorable, or when they have more resources. But the truth is, success is never built on waiting. Those who succeed take action despite uncertainty. They discipline themselves to start even when they do not feel prepared. They understand that progress comes through consistent effort, not through wishful thinking. Procrastination steals opportunities, and every moment wasted is a step further away from success. Another aspect of discipline is consistency. It is not enough to work hard occasionally. Success requires daily commitment. A person who exercises only when they feel like it will never reach peak physical fitness. A student who studies only before exams will never develop deep knowledge. Likewise, a person who works on their dreams inconsistently will never achieve greatness. Success is the result of small daily efforts repeated over time. Those who master discipline build habits that lead to long-term achievement. They do not rely on motivation, which comes and goes. They develop a routine and stick to it regardless of how they feel. Discipline also involves self-control. Many people fail not because they lack ability, but because they cannot control their desires, habits, and emotions. They spend money recklessly instead of investing in their future. They waste time on entertainment instead of learning new skills. They let emotions dictate their decisions instead of following a well-thought-out plan. Successful people understand that self-control is key. They train themselves to resist temptations that could derail their progress. They know that short-term pleasure should never come at the cost of long-term success. Success also requires endurance. The road to success is never smooth. There will always be obstacles, failures, and setbacks. Many people quit at the first sign of difficulty. They allow failure to discourage them and give up before reaching their full potential. But those who succeed understand that setbacks are part of the journey. They see failures as lessons, not as reasons to quit. They develop the mental strength to keep going when others stop. Discipline gives them the power to endure hardship, while focus keeps them determined to reach their goal. The common mistake people make is trying to do too many things at once. They jump from one idea to another, never committing fully to a single goal. While it is good to explore opportunities, success requires deep focus. A person who tries to master multiple skills at once often becomes average at all of them, but excellent at none. Focus means dedicating time and energy to mastering one thing before moving on to the next. It means going deep rather than staying shallow. The most successful individuals are those who focus intensely on their craft, business, or mission until they achieve mastery. Discipline and focus are not just about work. They also apply to personal growth. Success is not only about achieving goals, but also about becoming a better person. A disciplined individual takes care of their health, manages their finances wisely, and develops good relationships. They do not allow negative habits to control their life. They constantly seek improvement, knowing that personal development is key to long-term success. Every person is born with potential, the ability to achieve greatness, create impact, and leave a lasting legacy. However, potential alone is not enough. Many people go through life without ever realizing what they are truly capable of, because they waste time on unproductive activities. Time is the only resource that cannot be recovered once it is lost, and every moment spent on meaningless pursuits is a moment taken away from fulfilling one's purpose. Wasting time is not just about idleness. It is about neglecting opportunities, failing to develop skills, and allowing distractions to take control of life. A person who wastes time is not just delaying success, they are actively diminishing their potential. One of the greatest tragedies in life is seeing people with incredible abilities fail to use them. Many individuals are gifted with intelligence, creativity, leadership skills, or talent in various fields. Yet they never maximize those gifts because they do not manage their time wisely. They spend hours on social media, watching television, or engaging in pointless conversations, while their potential remains undeveloped. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not just talent, it is how they use their time. A person with average ability but strong time management will always outperform a talented individual who wastes time. Time is the currency of life. Just as money can be invested or wasted, so can time. Wise individuals treat time as an asset, investing it in activities that bring growth, knowledge, and progress. They read books, develop skills, build meaningful relationships, and work towards their goals. On the other hand, those who waste time are like individuals who throw away their money on things that have no value. They invest their time in distractions, laziness, and unproductive habits, leaving them with nothing to show for the years that have passed. The reality is that time does not stop for anyone. Those who waste it will wake up one day realizing they have lost opportunities that will never return. Wasting time leads to regret. Many people look back on their lives wishing they had started earlier, taken their education more seriously, or pursued their dreams with greater effort. Regret is a heavy burden because it cannot change the past. It only serves as a reminder of wasted potential. Those who continuously delay their goals and neglect their responsibilities often find themselves in situations they never intended to be in, stuck in jobs they dislike, living in mediocrity and feeling unfulfilled. The greatest pain is not failure, but realizing that success was within reach, yet time was wasted instead of being used wisely. Success requires intentional action. Those who make the most of their time set clear goals, plan their days effectively, and remain disciplined in their efforts. They understand that every second matters and that success is built through consistent, small steps taken daily. Wasting time, however, is a habit that leads to stagnation. People who spend their days aimlessly, waiting for opportunities to come to them, often remain stuck in the same place for years. Nothing changes until time is used with purpose. Distractions are the enemy of potential. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless entertainment, unhealthy relationships, and meaningless activities. While relaxation and enjoyment have their place, many people allow distractions to consume the majority of their time. They check their phones obsessively, watch hours of television, and engage in gossip while their dreams remain untouched. The most successful individuals understand the power of focus. They eliminate distractions, prioritize important tasks, and dedicate their time to things that align with their vision. They do not allow the noise of the world to steal their potential.